Hi there. My name is David Batsoffen, and I'm stepping out of my usual in conversation with, although this is an in conversation with, but it's an impromptu one. So instead of doing my usual travel and things mug, I've got, I don't know, maybe there's green in there, so there's a bit of Irish. I'm not too sure, and some strange bicycle wheels. But I'm chatting to Sam Leahy, whom I met some years ago at a field guide course. And Sam is about to climb a mountain for charity. Sam, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm not too bad. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Clinging to the wreckage, as they say.
Yeah.
You're about to climb a mountain. Where and for what reason?
I'm in Volkswagen at the moment. I'm stuck here due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm staying with my uncle. And just down the road from us, there was a famous battle, Battle of Majuba Mountain, where the British were completely routed by the Boers. I think the British lost 94 men, the Boers lost 1. And I've just decided to climb it. I've always wanted to do it, always been interested in military history. And I just thought, why not do it for charity? Why not do it for Help the Heroes in England, which is a charity that supports veterans and serving soldiers in the British Army.
So tell me a bit about Majuba. How tall is it? How long do you think it's going to take? And what do you hope to find along the way?
So the mountain's 2,078 meters above sea level. It's not exactly Everest, but it should still be a bit of a climb for someone in my condition. Along the way, there's memorials. There's a few grave sites up there that probably haven't been visited for quite a while. It's a way of paying respects in a way to the soldiers that died up on that mountain on both sides.
Now, I know that you have an interest in military history. Do you happen to know if you have any family members who might have died in the battle?
Not at the Battle of Majuba. My great-great-grandfather did serve in the Boer War and was South Wales Borderers, and was out here and actually settled out here after the war, living in Pietermaritzburg. I know I've always had a history of serving members in the family. My great-grandfather served at Dunkirk, and my other great-grandfather served in Burma. Was mentioned in dispatches twice, which is quite interesting. But yeah, no one actually at Majuba.
Okay, so you're going to be the first in the family.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm not going to stay up there.
Is the weather going to be kind to you tomorrow, or are you going to be climbing in freezing cold?
I think it may be a bit chilly early in the morning. I reckon it will take all day. I'm not going to rush it. I want to enjoy the experience, but I'm going to try and make it last all day. Again, I'm not in top physical condition at the moment, but I'll give it a go.
So you're not going to be running up and down the mountain to prove a point?
No.
And tell me a bit about the charity, Sam.
Well, Help Heroes is a wonderful charity. Really, it supports veterans in the UK that have served in conflicts, Afghanistan, the Falklands, various other conflicts that the British Army has been involved in, and it's helped supports veterans and their families, providing them with medical care and some mental health care as well, which is hugely important to veterans all over the world, not just the UK.
Yeah, this is the thing. I think if you go back to the earlier wars, 1, 2, Korea, and maybe specifically Vietnam, when soldiers came back from there, they were offered no mental support at all. And that's why I think a lot, specifically after Vietnam, when they'd been killing people in the jungles, and that's all that those youngsters knew. They took to towers on university and shot people in the street because they had no other qualifications, basically.
Yeah, I mean, to go through all that and then come back and not be supported by your own government and your own people must have been horrific. But it's charities like this that help to rectify that in a way.
Well, I'm grateful for that, and also I think after this pandemic, I think there's going to be a lot of mental health issues that are also going to be needed to be resolved, and people need to be aware of what is happening to them, not only physically but mentally as well now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I struggled to choose a charity, really. I chose Help the Heroes because of its military connection. One of the other charities I did consider was the Mind charity in the UK, run by Prince William. And that looks after people with mental health issues, bipolar and depression, which, like you say, is probably going to be a huge rise after the pandemic. I mean, people alone at home, not knowing what to do.
Are you going to be climbing in full military kit? And by that I mean backpack, rifle, helmet, boots, the whole works.
No, a friend of mine in Newcastle did offer me a kilt, but I think my Irishness would not that wouldn't go down too well.
I'm sorry, that's a bit ridiculous, offering a kilt to an Irishman.
I know,
aside from freezing your assets, it's not something you want to be climbing in.
Definitely not. I don't want to be seen in a kilt. And my auntie, she's Welsh, she offered me a baseball cap, a Welsh baseball cap.
It's like an Arsenal fan being offered a Manchester United shirt to climb in.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't work. Sam, what do you hope when you get to the summit? What are you going to be doing? Anything special? Are you going to be planting a flag? Are you going to be leaving a memento behind to say that Sam was here and climbed this for the charity?
I'd love to. I've got nothing really with me from the charity. Again, I've been stuck out here since February, so I've got nothing really. I do have a sign with my hometown written on it, Branscombe in Devon. So I might take that up with me, and okay. I've got a Union Jack as well.
What about a coffee tin with a message that you could leave up there?
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
There you go. Write a little note to people who may follow in your footsteps and say, I did this and I raised money for this charity, and how about you considering the same?
Yes, no, that sounds wonderful. I will do that.
Great stuff. Sam, for people who watch this and who want to donate and maybe even follow you, are you going to be sort of Facebooking off the mountain as you climb it?
I'll try my best. I'm going to be taking videos and lots of photos. It's just phone connection and data.
Yeah.
And my phone's not the best, but I'll try my best. But you can follow on Facebook. I will be doing and Instagram. I'll set up an Instagram page. But the Just Giving website is www.justgiving.com/fundraising/Sam_Leahy
And spell your surname for the people.
It's Leahy.
Leahy. Sam, I wish you all the very best, and I hope to chat to you once you return from this endeavor. And once you've got your breath back, we can have another chat, and then you can tell us what it was like.
That'd be fantastic. Thanks very much for your time.
It's only a pleasure, and always. Oh, and before we forget, you can't climb without this fellow.
No.
So I shall pass the Batman across to you, and if this was real magic, you'd be able to pick it up on your side, and you can take him up the mountain with you.
I wish I could. Thank you.
Sam, wishing you all the very best, and we will chat to you once you've returned.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. I've been in conversation with Sam Leahy, and Sam will be climbing Majuba on Friday. That's the 21st. And you can get the details off this video. So watch, help him raise some money. It's all in aid of a good cause.